this one is from Renugiri from Delhi. I recognize no obligations toward men except one, to respect their freedom and to take no part in a slave society. The question is, if Roark had family, how would he have freed himself from his family's obligation? In the same way as he liberated himself from social obligations, in the same way as he liberated himself from the academic obligations. Roark is a student and Keating is a student. Keating does everything that a good student is supposed to do in the college, right? And Roark does not honor any obligations in the college, correct? Similarly, you can visualize that even if Roark had a family, he would not have honored any obligations. Just as the college expelled him, maybe the family would have expelled him. So that's not too difficult to visualize. It is not about the family. It is not the family that oppresses you. Please remember that the one who feels obligated to toe the family line is also the one who feels an obligation to live by the common standards in his workplace, to live by all the social norms, right? When you have that thing within you which is prepared to get oppressed, then anybody becomes an oppressor. The college will become an oppressor, the family will become an oppressor, the work will become an oppressor, society will become an oppressor, your own body will become your oppressor. And when you don't have it in you to suffer oppression, then you do not suffer oppression at any place. It's a binary. Which means if you find a fellow feeling compelled to honor obligations in his family, this is the fellow who will be feeling compelled at many other places as well. If one person can twist your arm, why can't the others? Roark is not shown to have a father, but no professor could twist Roark's arms. And if no professor can twist your arms, it is likely that not even your father can twist your arms. And if you are somebody whose arms can be twisted by his father, then rest assured, your professors too will twist your arms. Because it is not about the arm twister, it is about your willingness to be arm twisted. Roark is not willing. So, yes, he is not shown to have a family, but even if he had a family, it wouldn't have mattered much. He would still have been Howard Roark. When he is operating from a different center, he is different, don't you see? Yes, he does not have a family, but does he not have a girlfriend? Don't you see how very iconoclastic his relationship and conduct with his girlfriend is? Is that how the common man behaves with his girlfriend as he behaves with Dominic? So when Roark is different, he is different in each and every relationship that he has. If you operate from the right center, you cannot have even one stolid and dull and conventional relationship. And if you have even one conventional relationship, rest assured, convention will dictate all your relationships. You cannot live in divisions. You cannot say, I am very, very bold with my boyfriend, but I go cold in front of my father. If looking at your father, your knees start wobbling and your feet freeze, and you do not know what to say and your hands are trembling, then how is it possible that you will be fiercely individualistic in front of your boyfriend? It cannot be possible. The person is the same. But we believe in division of centers. We genuinely believe that it is possible to be one man in the office and a totally different man in the house. It is not possible, really. You can carry some kind of a pretense, but that pretense doesn't last long and it's not deep either. Are you getting it? Then, earlier I never listened to anyone but myself. But when I got a job and I reached my adulthood, I felt some obligation towards my family and I tried to please them. But it led me nowhere and only crushed my self-confidence and suppressed my individuality. Until I realized and tried to balance my individuality and my family obligation, I had missed a great opportunity in my career. Now I'm back on track, but I have a lot of anger and hatred to the members who tried to burden me with undue pressure. They still try to search the same person in me the way I was earlier, and this sometimes teases me. How can I clear my emotions and forgive those family members? By forgetting to forgive them. Just forget that you have to forgive them. If you remember to forgive them, then you remember all the so-called atrocities and oppressions that you believe they did. Getting it? You are respecting the oppressor too much if you remember his atrocities. If someone comes and hurls an abuse at you and you cannot forget the abuse, then you are worshipping the abuser. You must be so centered in your own self. You must be so occupied in your own work that you do not have time even to forgive. Forgiveness becomes relevant only when there is remnant of hurt. And it takes time to keep feeling hurt, does it not? Hurt consumes a lot of time. You have to sit and feel melancholy and tell yourself how you have been victimized and deliberately feel bad and listen to a few sad songs. Hurt is quite maintenance intensive. If you don't maintain it, hurt will disappear. In fact, some people feel guilty if they forget their hurts. They say, have I lost all self-respect? I got so badly hurt and I'm forgetting it. I must keep my wounds bloody. I must keep them from healing. And it's considered quite bold and smart. You are told to never forget your insults, your wounds, all the bad things that happened to you. If you don't want to forget all that, then you'll have to revise all that very frequently. That takes time, that takes energy, that takes your entire life. Else, if you have a decent thing to live for, then hurt gets automatically forgotten and then there is no need to forgive. This is real forgiveness. Then, Namaskar Acharya ji, as you said that what I think I am and my thinking is, nothing but the product of social and physical conditioning. I and my thinking is not free from society's view. Further, you said, in order to be free from the society's view and get rid of physical conditioning and reach the point where Roark stands, I have to first demolish physical and social conditioning. So my question is, how can I break my physical and social conditioning patterns? And how can I be sure that now I am free of all conditioning? To get rid of conditioning, first of all, you have to clearly see the play of conditioning. Conditioning is not a word. Conditioning is how it exhibits itself in your life. You have to see how it dominates you and conducts you and masters you and lords over you moment to moment. Incidentally, seeing conditioning is freedom from conditioning. If you can clearly see how your conditioning is your master, that is liberation from the master. We talk of conditioning as something outside of us, as something alien, or as something that we are anyway very clearly watching. No. Conditioning is the very I. The I itself gets conditioned. Do you understand? Conditioning, to turn something according to conditions, to change something according to the conditions. That is called conditioning. The I that we have keeps varying according to conditions. That is called conditioning. And that is what you have to keep an eye on. The I, how does it change? I am X, I am Y, I am Z, A, B, C. The very I description keeps on changing. And that is what is called lack of integrity. That is what is called as lack of centeredness. Conditions change us very easily. The I is not anchored anywhere. We are not rooted. We are not like the banyan tree. We are like the fallen leaf. Winds carry us away. That is called conditioning. Watch it happening in your day-to-day life and see whether you like what you see. If you like what you see, let it continue. If you do not like what you see, you will stop it. It's easy to stop it. You don't have to do much to stop it. You just have to withdraw from it. And you will withdraw if you don't like it. Withdrawal is automatic. Of great and central importance is the realization how moment to moment, minute to minute, hour by hour, we are just being commanded by a force outside of us, but unfortunately appearing to sit within.